Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, we've got Kelly Olynyk. Markkanen is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Conley in at the 1. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now, here's Clarkson. Conley with the screen on Murray. Here's Clarkson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Left side, Porter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Caldwell Pope's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Nuggets. Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Murray. Jokic with his screen on Clarkson. For 3, Murray. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. It's a 3-point game, and he gets it to go.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Olynyk against Jokic. 6 to shoot. Murray outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Clarkson against Caldwell Pope. Clarkson, offensive rebound. Conley kicks to Vanderbilt. Olynyk the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the 3. And Michael Conley good for 3. Conley's got 5.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Now here's Murray. And here's Jokic outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope against Conley. Olynyk trying to break loose. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray surveying the D. Right side Gordon. The three. He doesn't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. Clarkson with the ball. And Olynyk kicks to Vanderbilt. Passes it to Clarkson. The three. Denver grabs the miss. Now Murray. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Conley dishes to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Tipped away.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Clarkson. Olynyk, a screen on Caldwell Pope. This one for three. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Clarkson outside. Conley into the lane. Over to the left wing. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Markkanen's got 5 points so far. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And the defense has to be aware that Jokic is still capable from the mid-range.
Markkanen passes to Clarkson. He dishes it to Conley. Olynyk in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Jokic finds Porter from beyond the arc and then some. He has 5.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Rudy Gay's checked in for Markkanen. Horton Tucker comes in for Vanderbilt. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Saban Lee's subbed in for Mike Conley. And then for Denver, Highland's checked in, and it's Brown in for Murray. The Nuggets trail by 3. Porter in the corner. Back to Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got his second basket.
I don't know if you knock Jokic off balance so much. You're just hoping that he misses something like that.
Outside, Sexton. Gay against Gordon. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Outside, Porter. Back to Brown. Jokic with the screen on Sexton. Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Lee, that's...
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Highland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. In the corner, it's Gordon. Brown outside. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Beyond the arc. Denver with a new 14. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. With Jokic, I mean, the potential break of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Now, here's Brown following the shot by Rudy Gay. Here's Highland. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. From deep, Jokic. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
No problem stretching the floor as Jokic steps back for one.
Here's Horton Tucker. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Jokic. He kicks to Brown. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic passes to Green. Brown wide open. He fires. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Utah leading. Here's the pass to Horton Tucker. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Olynyk's got his second bucket tonight.
That's the no yes from the coaches. Olynyk contested but still comes through.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Gordon with no one around. Denver the rebound. They kick it out to Green. Back to Jokic. Outside, Green. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Lee. Again, the Jazz score.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gordon with a screen on Sexton. Puts up a 3. And it's Gordon missing. Utah leading by 6. Here's Horton Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Brown feeling it out a bit over Sexton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Conley out there with Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Gay in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Conley following the score by Jamal Murray. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Murray against Conley. Lets it go from 11. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Trailing by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Gay passes to Sexton. Kicks it to Conley. And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Sexton. Six on the shot clock from deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Nuggets trail. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Gay finds Conley. Gay a screen on Murray. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz.
And there's a technique Jamal Murray uses that's pretty rare in the NBA. This guy practices meditation every day.
Well, I love that he does that, and he credits that focus for his ability to stay in the moment. And Greg, you and I have seen some moments from one Jamal Murray. I'm very excited about his return to his full capacity and what he's going to be capable of doing.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Gay. Gay a screen on Murray. Another miss by Utah. Denver in the lead. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Najee. Pass to Jordan. Caldwell Pope against Conley. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Gay dishes to Conley. Over Caldwell Pope, and he overshot that one, missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Shoots over Clarkson. Murray, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Inside. Here's Markkanen. From down in the low post, it goes. Markkanen's got 9 points.
And Markkanen's job is to make himself available in the pick and roll. That's a nice cut after setting the screen.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Murray from deep 3-point territory. Utah with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. For Utah, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Markkanen. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys. But that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Michael Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley. Feeds it to Gay. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. A finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The quick feet and hands of Caldwell Pope paying dividends at the defensive end.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Now here's Gay, down low, and stolen by Gordon. And here's Jokic. Outside, Porter fires for 3. Conley grabs the miss. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down. Tonight they're 4 for 9. Clarkson outside. The Jazz with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Olynyk, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Horton Tucker comes in for Vanderbilt. And Lee's subbed in for Mike Conley. 4 on the clock. Gay with no one around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Gay's got 5 now.
Now, this is Rudy Gay's game, outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Utah calls timeout. Here's Horton Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gay, a screen on Porter. Unloads from 13. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith surveying the D. The pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Outside Gordon. Rocket 6. Out to Smith. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Fades. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Smith. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead. Now here's Lee. He's got 5. Pass to Olynyk. 3-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Jokic with the screen on Lee. Passes it to Jokic. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Clarkson finds Olynyk. And here's Clarkson. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Gordon with a screen on Lee. Jokic draws the double. Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Olynyk is covering. The turnaround. No good off the back of the rim. Jazz trail by 3. Lee passes to Clarkson. Gay with it. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The fader. Here's Porter. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. Now here's Lee. He has 5. And the pass to Horton Tucker. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Some solid defense from Brown. Lee against Smith. Gordon kicks to Smith. To the paint. Here's Highland. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Highland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Here's the teardrop. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave. And we'll be back for the...
They're going to be out on the road for a bit. You want to win early because those trips feel twice as long when you're getting beat.
You're not wrong about that one, Shaq. I mean, it hurts when you're on the losing tour.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are... And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So on the floor for Denver. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Then there's Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. It's Najee in at the power forward. Conley with the 3.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan. Able to swat that one away.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. And he drives in. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Jokic with the bucket.
And the Joker right now is dealing all-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Outside, Porter. Inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Olynyk. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And the Jazz call time here. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Najee. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Conley. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Clarkson. The Jazz shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw, no good for Markkanen.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Now here's Conley. 8 points for him. Takes it inside. Yes, that goes in. Conley's got 10 points.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Olynyk.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him. There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple doubles might just take the cake.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Porter passes to Gordon. Porter inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Porter, no luck. Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Sexton, he's checked in for Clarkson. The Nuggets leading by 15. Murray with it. He's got 11. Caldwell Pope outside. And a wide open look for Porter. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 12.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Conley against Murray. Olynyk, a screen on Murray. And it's Conley penetrating. Basket counts. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Utah with the ball. It's an 18-point game, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. 8 feet away, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Conley, the pass to Horton Tucker. And he makes that one. Horton Tucker's got his first points in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. There's the lob to Markkanen. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
Great. Looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Lee comes in for Michael Conley. Now, here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him. Gay finds Sexton. Gay sets the pick for Sexton, and the basket is good.
Pretty good balance from Sexton as the point guard there, maintaining some concentration.
Denver calls timeout. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic, and it's Ish Smith in for Jamal Murray. Screen by Jordan. Here's Highland. 5 points in the game. And Jordan gets it to go.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
On the wing, Gordon. The shot will not fall. Gay with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 20. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Gay. Lays it up and banks it in. Gay's got 7.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Highland passes to Jordan.
Oh, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Highland. 5 points in the game. Second shot opportunity. Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Sexton slams it in.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Denver calls timeout.
The Jazz Breakers next through.
Denver leading by 19. Here's Highland. Puts it up from 17. They get it again. Here's Jordan. And they get it back. Smith outside. Gordon with a screen on Lee. 5 on the clock. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon's athleticism can show up in other areas. That time track down the offensive board.
Utah shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Lee dishes to Sexton. Picked by Markkanen. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Jazz. And Denver also making a switch. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Gordon. Here's Highland. Defended by Sexton. Here's Highland. He's got 5. Smith outside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Sexton is out there with Conley. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And he gets the bucket. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brown outside. Back to Smith. Astonagi launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Slick look from Smith as he comes away with the assist.
Conley, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Conley. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Brown, the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Murray outside. Back loose. Clarkson outside. And Utah another 3.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Murray outside. And Jokic wide open. He shoots another 3 for Denver.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. Passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Conley, guarded by Porter. Conley against Porter. Conley's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Murray. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Murray fearless on that drive right there, not worried at all about the contact.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. to the inside. Olynyk, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Sexton.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams, and that ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. I mean, there's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs.
Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. The Nuggets moving the ball around. It's Porter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Conley, the pass to Olynyk. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Clarkson against Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. And again, Denver with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Jazz have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. The pass to Olynyk, down low, and stolen by Murray. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Offline with his 3. Utah's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Clarkson kicks to Conley. Back to Clarkson from downtown. Rebound by the Nuggets.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Murray outside. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Vanderbilt's got 8 rebounds in this game. Conley finds Olynyk. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. For the Jazz, Rudy Gay's checked in for Olynyk. Horton Tucker comes in for Vanderbilt. And Lee's subbed in for Mike Conley. Lee dishes to Clarkson. Markkanen passes to Clarkson. Jokic with the steal. Caldwell-Pope outside. From past the arc, score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
Lee dishes to Clarkson. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. Back to Clarkson. Will it go? Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Right side, Gordon takes the three. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Gordon the pass to Porter. 5 to shoot. In the corner, Murray with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lee against Murray. Out to the wing. Lee outside. Clarkson for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Vanderbilt comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Sexton in for Clarkson.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
Murray against Lee. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Outside for Murray. Markkanen trying to break loose. The Nuggets with another miss. Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Sexton with the bounce pass. No good from Lee. The Nuggets now on offense.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Smith checked in for Murray. Here's Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over in the corner, Brown. Connects from three-point range.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Inside, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
Here's Highland. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Nicola, they are an explosive offensive team tonight, so what was the key to getting the win?
We just wanted to run. Jamal said when they score, don't put your head down, you just run. Rebound the ball and run. Make them play in our pace. And we play kind of good defense, and it's a huge victory for us.
I think you need a tissue. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us.
about built like